Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your September 1st to the 10th, 2019, that's 2019, reading for you today. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude, so I want to thank you so very much. Whether you're new or old to this channel, for tuning in and stopping by, it's an absolute pleasure having you here. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. There's also a link to all the cards that I use there. So let's see now, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, there we go, what September 1st to the 10th, 2019, that's 2019, has in store for you. Gemini, September 1st to the 10th, 2019, Gemini. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, Gemini, show me clearly. Okay, so that's where everything fell. So that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Five of Wands. There's a lot of chaos around you. You can feel very conflicted about things. And then we have the world opening up. Oh, that's brilliant. You're crowned by the world opening up. You have the Empress here. Strength, beauty, prosperity, justice coming in, cutting through doubts and fears. This is also a Libra energy. This represents the time frame of September 23rd to October 22nd. So it can be that the first part of September is being spent for you building towards something that will crescendo during the last part of September, okay? That will come to a huge understanding. You're going to be way too much in your own head. Be prepared for that, okay? Geminis, you do have a tendency to overthink. You're facing fears. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, money coming in, prosperity leading you forward. You have here, so far, 4 major arcana cards, 2 tens, which is a completion of a cycle. That's really good. The Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Four of Cups, needing to step back. And that's what you're going to have to do from a situation. You're going to need to step back. You're going to need to calm yourself. And then once you're calm, you're going to open your eyes and be able to see things with new light and new blessings coming your way. And then a fire sign energy upside down, which is very interesting here. Oh no, it wasn't upside down. I have my cards upside down. I looked at my deck. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so a fire sign energy right here. That is, you can feel stuck with a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But there is also passion guiding you forward. It can be that you are finally kind of turning the corner when it comes to a passion that you have, something that you really want to get started, something creative, something, oh, that's interesting. Okay, something that connects to the passions that you had when you were younger. Okay, and it can very well be something that you just completely gave up on. You thought, okay, that dream was nice, and now you're going to find that you're having a call to come back to it, to come back to your dreams, to come back to where it is that you want to be, all right, what it is that you desire. Yeah, and you're going to have a fight with yourself about being able to achieve that, but you're also going to have a bit of it can be for some of you here, it's a tiff, it's a bit of an argument. And this is usually a fight that starts off small and becomes something huge. So it can be with a Pisces or a Libra. Just know that that's coming across. So know that that might be something that is going to be relevant for some of you watching. I'm not saying that everybody's going to have a really big kind of blowout, drag down fight with anybody. But for some of you, there are going to be things that happen between a Libra and a Pisces that kind of pulls you into it, or that a Pisces and a Libra say to you something like that. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. Okay? Yeah. All right, your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini, September 1st to the 10th, 2019. Gemini, September 1st to the 10th, 2019. Gemini, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here. Compassion. I love that one. No. There we go. And creativity, yeah, a creative spark that is coming forward. You finally get the justice that you've been waiting for, that you've been working for. And it can be that, also it can be that for some of you, you've been through a lot with a Pisces and with a Libra, and you're starting to finally have the energy within your life calm down and center things forward, okay? That's definitely, yeah, because things aren't as bad as they seem. Things aren't as bad as they seem. That's very important to know. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini, September 1st to the 10th, 2019. Gemini, these two. Nurture and wellness. You have to take care of yourself. If you do not take care of yourself, Gemini, nobody else will. And you know what I say about Geminis, especially if you've watched before. If you haven't, you have no idea. But Geminis tend to want everybody to like them. And that's the curse of the Gemini. All right? So what you have to do is you have to let go of what everybody else is saying. And you have to focus on you. And that's going to be really, really, really hard. And that is something that a Gemini is going to have to work with their whole entire lives. Okay? And believe me, I know this. I myself am a Gemini. So you're going to have to stand tall and know that people will throw rotten fruit at you. Okay? Rotten fruit at you. Not literally, but metaphorically. All right? We have nurture right here. Nurturing your inner child supplies you with the innocent joy of living. You have to remember your inner child. So many of us, we forget. We just forget. We forget that within our souls, within ourselves, is a child who has lived and has been hurt. We think, okay, I'm supposed to go forward. I'm supposed to get this. I'm supposed to get things done. I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to. We treat ourselves like we were fully formed. We sprouted fully formed from the head of Zeus. That's how Athena was born. Okay? A child of no mother, fully formed from the head of Zeus. She was also Zeus's favorite child. Now, that just is not possible. You cannot sprout fully formed. You have a past, you have a history. You have to address that. Because for some of you here, for most of you here, there's a passion that you have that you're thinking, oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. You're thinking, it's not even a conscious thought. There's the child within you that is remembering all the times that they were told that they couldn't. All the times that they were told that they were stupid, ugly, worthless, weak, all those things. Okay? The thing that comes to your head when I said a child that was told and then started listing negative things, what came into your head, that's your truth. That's the truth of the child that lives within you. Here with nurture, you're nurturing your inner self, your inner soul. And you have to take care of yourself. Because you see that crescent moon? It's almost as if she's cradling a child. And remember, we are all forming, and we all go through stages like the moon. Now, the color that shines through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing the throat chakra. The words that you say to yourself, consciously, subconsciously, outwardly, inwardly, okay, the words that you say to yourself within your own head, when you're talking to yourself in your head, those matter, and you have to know that they do. And your inner child hears them. And there is going to be a mantra within yourself that is from somebody who discredited you, who spoke negativity over you, who made you doubt who it is that you are and where it is that you want to be. It doesn't have to be that you were, a little kid. It doesn't have to be that you were in grade school. It can be onward. It can be high school. It can be, middle school, high school. It even can be college. But you're going to see that there's going to be a pattern that arises with a certain way of being treated that you need to nip in the bud now. That you need to just say, well, you can't nip it in the bud because it's already started, but you need to say enough is enough. I'm not that person anymore, and I love that person who I once was. Because there's a lot of pain and hurt there that says, no, I don't, because that person has kept me locked away. Wellness is your next card. A healthy body, mind, and spirit thrive with a constant flow of balanced energy. You cannot achieve your goals if you do not accept all of you. You just can't. The color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing the heart chakra. Highly beneficial for you. Then we have compassion. You have to have compassion for yourself. Gemini, you're very good at having compassion for others. It says, by widening your circle of compassion for all nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. All nature's creatures also include yourself. Do not forget you. Connecting with animals, being in a place of kind of peace and love, that's also going to be highly beneficial for you. just kind of taking away the drama of life, okay, and going to a place that is calm and serene, that is going to be highly beneficial. Then we have creativity. Allow your creative spark to work magic. Allow yourself to be. Allow that spark, that uniqueness that makes you you, Gemini. You have so much to give to the world. Allow yourself to be. Allow the duality of your nature to shine through. Do not think you have to edit yourself, because here there's chaos, doubts, fears, apprehension, looking at everything that you have to do, looking at everything that you want to do, and thinking, oh my gosh, I just can't do it. I won't do it. I'm not going to be able to. You need to step back. The Four of Cups. I love the 5 and then the 4. The Four of Cups. Now, this is passion here. Wands, passion, career, the way that you're moving forward. Cups, emotion. So here you have the Cups. And you're thinking, emotions are running really high. You're thinking, it's just not going to happen. I'm just not going to get to where it is that I want to be. That's where you need to step back. You need to sit, kind of your tuchus down, and connect with yourself. As you connect with yourself, as you connect with that voice within you, and for some of you, it's going to be you have to sit down and you have to connect with that inner child. You have to. For a lot of you Geminis watching, that is going to be something that's imperative to you. Excuse me. Because once you connect with yourself, once you connect with your soul, you're going to see blessings before you. You are, when you open your eyes. But if you don't take a time out, you won't see any blessings. Okay, it's kind of like being a little kid and being told you have to go sit in the timeout, or you have to go to your room and just breathe. As an adult, wouldn't you love somebody to send you to your room and just like go sit and be quiet for a little bit? It's like, oh, please. So here, you're doing that. You need to just sit quietly. And if your quiet is only 30 seconds of you closing your eyes while your kids are quiet for just 30 seconds, just 30 seconds, right? It doesn't have to be a long time. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And see within your mind's eye what it is that you want to do. See within your mind's eye yourself giving your inner child a hug. And if you have to do that multiple times a day, do so. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is going to help calm that inner conflict, that inner chaos. Now, the counting down, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that comes from Mel Robbins. All right? I highly suggest you guys look her up. She's a fantastic motivational speaker, and she said that she was in a really bad place. And motivational speaker, read her books. They're absolutely fantastic. But she has this countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because it's kind of like a rocket ship taking off. You have to do it then, because you have to motivate yourself, and you have to get yourself out of your own head. So the way that you do that is by counting down. It's by connecting with your inner wisdom, your inner self, your inner soul, and stopping the chaos of the world. Eckhart Tolle says that we are not our thoughts, we are our emotions. And when I read that, I thought, what? Like, we're not our thoughts? I thought everybody said we are our thoughts. And aren't we our thoughts? We are a collective consciousness. But our thoughts echo our emotions. Have you ever found that when you wake up and your back really hurts you, or your shoulders really hurt, or you have a splitting headache, okay, that directly affects your emotions, right? Because now you're in pain. But it also directly affects your thoughts. Because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do so much. And now I have a headache, now my back hurts me, if you have asthma or breathing problems, you're having a bad breathing day. Now I still have to do all of this, and now I have this on top of it. And it makes you start to panic. It makes you start to ache and hurt even more. And it just ruins everything. That's what our emotions can do. Now I'm using pain as a connection. But it doesn't have to be pain. It can be being hurt. Well, pain is being hurt, but you know what I'm saying, emotionally. It can be like, oh my gosh, I have to go to work and I don't want to be there. You have to connect with your inner child. You have to connect with your inner self, because you're changing the game, Gemini. As you change the game, you have the universe opening up to you. This is not being a corporeal being. This is being an incorporeal being, of snow, of air. This is seeing limitless opportunities coming your way, of moving forward. So what I see here is there are doubts and fears. We already covered that, okay? Doubts and fears most likely stemming well, stemming, not most likely, stemming from your childhood, that has to do with your creativity, has to do with your wealth. And I know we're not doing the finance and career, the money and career reading yet, but it kind of correlates into that, and that one's coming. What I see here is a sense of limiting yourself. You have been limiting yourself for so long, Gemini. And there are people around you who are echoing the thoughts within your own head because they are listening to your vibrational wavelength. They're listening to the emotions that you are sending off. And those emotions that you are sending off are ones of lack, are ones of not being worthy enough. Now, I know this isn't popular and you're probably turning off right now, but don't. Listen to this. Listen to the fact that you are worthy of achieving absolutely anything. I know it is not popular to say that we are our own worst enemies, but we are. Somebody has made you doubt yourself. Somebody has hurt you, has taken away your power, has taken away your voice. When you were small, when they had the power to do that. And then as you grew, okay, they did it time and time again. You found people in your life where you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? Here you're breaking a cycle. Here you're setting yourself free. Here you're being a student of your prosperity, of your bounty. This is also an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Now this earth sign energy, I see as helping you break free. Now it can be that you're embracing your own prosperity. It can be that the earth signs around you. And it can be that the earth sign energy was the one that really kind of messed with your head. And now you're breaking free from that person. And that person has helped you evolve spiritually, emotionally, personally to the place that you want to be. So even though, you're never going to have dinner with this person, even though you don't want this person in your life, this person has helped you embrace a freedom and embrace a prosperity that you didn't think possible. Okay? Because they set limitations before you. Now, if this person was absolutely horrible, I'm not talking about forgiveness. I am not talking about, oh my gosh, we're going to be friends. One of my favorite quotes is from The Sopranos. I am not, what is it? My favorite quote, and I can't remember. I do not have Alzheimer's, and gosh, the heck is that quote? I do not forgive and forget. I'm not Jesus, and I do not have Alzheimer's. That's it. That's what I'm talking about here. So I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, you have to be friends with this person. I am saying that you're breaking free from the web that this person put over you. And you might even find that some of you, it's an earth sign energy. And it can be an earth sign energy that kind of screwed you over. And now it's an earth sign energy that's helping you break free. But you are embracing your prosperity and you are embracing what it is that you want, where it is that you want to be. Ten of Swords. This is things being bigger in your head than they actually are. This is also the darkness before the dawn. Okay? This is saying that at times you feel caged. You can feel caged around a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? But it can also be that you are setting yourself free from a root that has been so long set inside you, from a limitation that has been so much of your soul and yourself, that you're done. You're done. Now, this is, again, the darkness before the dawn. This is the pain, the hurt, the anger before you evolve, before you embrace the next level. So this, you need to know that with the Ten of Swords, you're not caged. You're not hopeless. You're not helpless. You are divinely powerful, and you are being a student of your passion. Are there going to be times during these 10 days where you're afraid? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have the rabbit here. Now, rabbits, when they're being hunted, sometimes they just freeze. Now, that's really good if they're in a bush. That's really bad if they're on your lawn. And then you see that poor rabbit get picked up by a hawk or, a fox or something like that. It's really good for the hawk and the fox, really bad for the rabbit. What I'm seeing here is a sense of you being kind to yourself when you freeze. There's no hawk or no hawk or fox that's going to get you. You're going to be able to move forward. But you have this fight or flight reaction to it. You have this sense where things become bigger than they are because it's an accumulation of everything that you've been through. But you have the Empress right here. Prosperity, abundance, claiming your throne after a time of feeling worthless, after a time of feeling as if, everything has conspired against you and cast you down. Rhiannon is the goddess of horses in Welsh mythology. She is also a fairy princess who married a mortal king. And what happened is that she was accused She had a baby, and she was accused of eating her child. Why? Because the monster came and stole her child away. The nursemaids said, "Oh no, I'm not being blamed for this." And so they blamed her. Nobody knew. She was passed out. She just had a baby. All the nursemaids said the same thing. So what happened is the king wouldn't kill her because he loved her. So he said, "You have to do penance." Now, some say that she did penance she had 7 years penance set before her. Some don't give a timeline. But what happens is she had to live in front of the castle that was once her home, that she was once queen of, in rags. She had to tell whomever passed by the horror of what she did and offer to give them a ride on her back, like a horse, to where they wanted to go. She lived like that, while her son was actually being raised in a neighboring kingdom, because that monster stole the baby away, went to go steal another cult in another kingdom that was the finest cult in the land, because that's what the monster did. It stole the finest cult. So, of course, the child of the goddess of horses was going to be a tremendous gift. So he leaves. He goes to the other kingdom. He goes to steal the cult. He has the baby. The king of that kingdom has been sitting there waiting because he's tired of his cults being stolen. The monster comes around every year. This time every year. And he winds up getting a baby, and he winds up saving his cult. Well, the child grows astoundingly fast. And he looks just like the king, Rhiannon's husband. So the king knows that on that day, that baby was killed, was eaten. But he looks just like the king. And he grows like a child that has fairy blood, has goddess blood within him. And so the child goes, before the 7 years is up, before, she dies of such a hard life. And he says to his father, "I am your son." And because he looks just like him, it's proven right. She's given her place to the throne. She's placed back on the throne, and she's moved forward. She's moving forward with her life, once again in riches, once again in glory. Now, what is so important here, and I know I ramble, but what is so important here is the fact that she took her penance. She took her punishment, even though she knew, and even though she could have walked away. So know that there was something that was supposed to happen there. There's a reason why she went through that hardship. Why? Because she knew justice would come. And that is what you are doing here, Gemini. You have been through a hardship. You are reclaiming your throne. Why? You knew the justice would come. Is anybody going to save you? No, this isn't a fairy tale. This is more like Welsh mythology. Nobody gets saved. Everybody has to kind of figure it out themselves. And even when they do get saved, it's, one big hugaboo after another. This is life. It's not a Disney version. You have justice coming in. You're cutting through doubts and fears. This is the Libra time frame of September 23rd to October 22nd. It is a sense of knowing your power, knowing your truth, knowing yourself. And as you do so, you break this cage. Now, it can be that a Libra energy helps you. It can also be that this Libra energy causes chaos within you because you know this is an injustice and you know that justice is coming and you feel at war with yourself. Okay? You cannot change the tides of time. You can't. But what you can do is claim your throne again and set yourself free. Calm your emotions and know that you are healing. Know that you are connecting with that inner child to move you forward because you're seeing things differently. You're facing fears. There's an illumination in the night sky. Okay? An illumination in the darkness. The moon is guiding you forward. You are the owl here, the bird of prey. The person who can see in the dark. Spread your wings, fly, and go for it. Don't let doubts, fears, apprehensions hold you back anymore. Now, to this justice, as you face the fears, there is this sense of, thinking, can I? Of seeing monsters, of seeing the darkness and thinking, can I move forward? The answer is, yes, you can. You have the 10 of Pentacles right here. Prosperity, abundance, beauty, bounty. What is it that you value? It's money? Yeah, for some of you it is. Now, is it going to be a windfall that happens? No. But it's going to be a security that moves you forward. Prosperity, security, and bounty guides you. Connecting with the community is going to be highly important. Also connecting with your own power, your own truth, is going to be highly important to you. as you embrace your prosperity, and as you take time to look within and see what it is that you want. Fear is going to play a part because you feel trapped. You're going to be too much in your own mind at times. Because this is your root, you're going to have to know that this is going to happen. Forewarned is forearmed. Make sure that you have kind of a way against this. Know that when it comes across, when that feeling comes across you, and you think, oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I'm never going to move forward. I'm never going to get to where it is that I want to be. You have to stop. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't count up. You'll keep on going. Count down. And then blast off. Take yourself away from that negative emotion. Start enjoying moments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to be present. We're going to play that game. We're going to, go to that park. We're going to do something that is fun, something that is, joyous. I'm going to get that work done that I'm procrastinating against. I'm going to move myself forward because the chaos is done. You've paid your penance. All right? And it wasn't even your crime. You're being set free. The negativity of somebody else, the caustic anger of somebody else is no longer your truth. Your subconscious message, the Death card. This is a Scorpio energy, October 23rd to November 21st. A dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. Letting spirit guide you forward. Seeing with more than just your eyes, let your heart guide you. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I know it is an intense one, and I am so glad I got to share it with you. I really am. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.